Hi, Aloka. Is my sound is audible? Are you able to hear me? Can you confirm at least? Are you able to hear me? At least just type in chat na. Are you able to hear me? Yes or no? Okay. So today we are going to see about the multi-branch pipeline one. Okay. Explanation I given you that there are multiple branch, and if you want to create a single pipeline for all the branches of that particular GitHub repository, then you should go with the multi-branch pipeline. Okay. And I said you that whatever the repository we are going to use it, that particular repository took the code, everything written in the Node.js. Okay, basically this particular app. So for that particular reason, we have to download a plugin for Node.js also, because we are going to use this particular repository. Let me just go to the your repository section, and this is the Node.js app that we are going to refer. So since this code is written for the Node.js, so we have to install that particular Node.js plugin also. Okay, and this Jenkins files, whatever the Jenkins file script we are talking about, this is already written there, right? So this type of things we are going to do. So for doing this, the first thing what you have to do is you have to go to your plugin manager, and then you have to search for the Node.js plugin, and then you have to install it. Okay, so I'm coming here, going to the manage Jenkins. You have to go for the plugins, and you have to click on available plugins, and here you have to search for the Node.js, and just select this, click on install. Once this particular plugin will be installed, this Node.js, then we'll go to the global tool configuration. Okay, after doing this, and whatever the name we are going to provide this Node.js, right? Like see, okay, let's just wait for this. So once this is installed, then you have to go to the manage Jenkins again, go to this global system configuration, global system, or we have to go to the global tools. Let me just take it. Okay, we have to go for the tools actually. Okay, not for the system. Let's come back. Here are the tools. Okay, click on these tools, and in these tools, if you'll come down, you'll see somewhere Node.js is written that we just installed. Click on add Node.js, and they are asking for to give the name. We cannot give any randomly name or something. Whatever the name you written in this particular script file, like in this Jenkins file, what is the name I given? I given the Node.js name as Node.js only. At this particular point here, the name will be written as Kisan, then I have to type it here Kisan. Okay, if here it is written as Node.js, then we have to type it here as a Node.js. So I'm just typing as Node.js. Now which version? So all the Node.js dependent on some particular version like that. Okay, so we'll follow the exactly same version what we mentioned in the talk point. Developer will tell you. So we are going with 16.15.0 version. So I will just come down, we'll select this one, 16.15.0. That's it. So give the name, click on install automatically, make sure it is ticked, select the version 16.15.0, come down, and simply click on apply and save. That's it. Okay, so you added this tool configuration. You basically make sure these two things is exactly same. Click on apply and save. After this, you have to click on new item. Okay, so basically I have to go to the dashboard, then I have to click on new item. Here I'm going to create a new project, so I can just write it here like test multi-branch pipeline, something like this. And here we will be selecting this multi-branch pipeline option. We are not selecting this freestyle project. We'll be selecting this multi-branch pipeline. Click on OK. After this, they are asking for the display name. So you can just write anything here. I'm just trying to write test multi-branch. description. So I can just write here first multi-branch project. Okay. So basically the thing is in this particular GitHub repository, there are three branches. There are three branches, master branch, dev branch, rest branch. I want to take the code from all the three branch parallelly to buy a single job. Previously, we are giving the branch name, but this time we are not going to give the branch name. So I'm just saying, where is this branch? So I'm saying this branch is present in the Git. So add source Git. What happened to this? Why that Git path is not coming? It's not coming. Wait, let me refresh this page. So the single repository and branch is coming. GitHub is still not coming. Only the third option is coming. This option is not coming. Please return to our URL. Let me select again. But still it's not working. That particular page itself is not coming for Git and return. Wait, let me just open it in some other browser. I think that's happening to the network or something. Let me just switch to network. Yes, that was due to network issue actually. Okay, now I started to came. Fine, let's come back. Okay, this is happening due to some network issue. So if you'll see here again, if I'll come here, okay, and I'll click on this configure. So yeah, let's just start with it again. Test multi branch. First, click on branch source. Click on get. Okay. Now see it's just started to come. So we have to give the project repository URL. So well, you have to fork this repository. Then you have to copy this that particular URL. Just paste it and automatically they will discover the branch, so we don't have to worry about, we don't have to mention master branch, dev branch, stage branch. Automatically they will find all the branches. Okay, come down, they have to read the Jenkins file. Okay, and this Jenkins file name is Jenkins file itself, so they will read this particular file, and inside this Jenkins file there is some script is written, right, that you have to use a tool called Node.js, then you have to run some command for installing the dependencies, then you have to test the code, then you have to deploy the application. So whatever the things we detail, just they are going to follow that, and simply come down, click on apply, click on save. As soon as we'll do the save, okay, what is going to happen, automatically they started the scan here. Okay, they automatically they found that there is three branches: master branch, stage branch, dev branch. They automatically started to build the branches also. Okay, and all the process is going to continue now. Now see, they are going to do the tool install, then they are going to proceed ahead all the things. So you have to just wait for that. Okay, and since everything is done now, so if we'll again come back here and we'll go to this test multi-branch pipeline, we are clearly seeing that all the three branches is coming: dev branch, master branch, stage branch. In the master branch, what are the things they done? So they will say the pipeline things, right? That they done the tool install, then they install the dependencies, they done the test, they deploy the application, like whatever the things you are going to do, they will do it. The benefit here is we are doing all the things here. Like if I want to check that what is the dev branch is doing, so here also everything is successful, right? I want to build this for this particular branch also, that also I can do, I can just build now, but I don't have to create three different jobs. I just created a single job, that job is automatically finding that there are three branches. Okay, now the thing is, if somebody is going to create here one more branch, okay, like if somebody is coming to this particular GitHub repo and they are saying that I want to create a new branch with the name called test1, okay, create branch. So now total how many branches will happen? Four branches, right? There are four branches. But in this git side, what is happening? They are not triggering anything. They are still three branches. But if I will do the scan multi-branch pipeline now, so again they will do the entire scanning everything, and they will quickly find that okay, one more new branch got added, test one branch. Again they will take the code of that particular branch. Again they will try to build, deploy, test, everything they will do. Right? See, they started the process. And once that is done, so if I'll try to refresh this page, now here we are seeing the four branches, test one. And in the test one also, they run all the cycles. Okay. So like this way, this process is continuing. But my goal is as soon as somebody will add here branch or somebody delete the branch, automatically it should find here, right? We don't have to click every time scan multi-branch pipeline. So for doing this, again, we have to set up some trigger here. Okay. And for doing the setup of trigger here, what you have to do is you have to search for a new plugin. Okay. You have to search for a new plugin. That plugin name is multi-branch scan webhook trigger, because by default that particular plugin does not available here. So you have to just go to the manage Jenkins, go for the plugin, go for available plugin and search for multi-branch. And this is the multi-branch. Okay, multi-branch scan webhook trigger. Okay, just select this, click on install. So plugin is going to be installed. Once this plugin is installed, then again if you'll come to this particular job test multi-branch, and again you'll click on this configure button. So if you come down, there is a new option will come here. a scan multi-branch pipeline trigger. Previously it was not there. Okay, now I'm saying that you have to scan by webhook. Okay, now they are saying that you have to mention some token, right? Like here, I after installing, I clicked on configure, I went to the scan my webhook. Then they are asking me to give some token. Token is just like a password. Whatever the password you want to write, you can just give it. Like I want to write my password as password only. Okay, so that also you can do. And if I'll do the question mark, so they are saying that, okay, this is your token password. So if somebody want that, they should automatically scan this particular Jenkins entire trigger, everything, then you have to give this particular URL to everybody, this particular URL. So just copy this URL, open a notepad. Okay, and in this notepad, they are the first thing they're asking for the Jenkins URL. So for me, the Jenkins URL is up to port 8080. So just copy this and change this Jenkins URL to this particular thing. Okay, and now they are saying multi-branch webhook trigger, let it be as thing. Now the trigger token. Okay, so just close this square bracket. So remove this and just here write your token. What is the token here? Password. So basically, whatever the thing you are saving it here, that you have to just write it, click on apply and save. Okay, now this got that if anybody is coming from this particular token having the password called password, right, automatically I have to scan it. Now this git have to transfer that message, right, that somebody created a branch or something. So I'll just click on settings. Okay, and come to the webhook again, the exactly same way. Okay, and then let me delete this particular previous one. Okay, and after deleting this, click on add webhook. Okay, and here I am just writing this payload URL, whatever the URL just we created by changing this IP address, everything. Just save it here, make sure token you updated as it is. Okay, and click on add webhook. Now since we added this webhook and it is coming as green tick, right, now what is the benefit is currently 4 branches is there. If I'll refresh this, still 4 branches is there. Okay, but as soon as somebody is going to create one more branch with the name called test2. Okay, so I created a branch with the name called test2 here, right? Previously we had to manually click on this, but now see, automatically they will get to know that a test2 branch got created, because now git is sending a message with that particular token, everything authentication is happening. And since the test2 branch came here, so automatically they will start to build everything and automatically will be able to see that, okay, one more branch came. Okay, refresh this. You'll see now test2 is also visible. Similarly, let me just create one more, test3. As soon as I will create a new branch, again it is going to trigger automatically. You'll see here test3 will come. See, so we don't have to manually click here, automatically they will come, automatically they will restart everything, they will do all the steps, right, all the pipelines, everything they are running again. We don't have to worry about. Similarly, test3 also came, right, and in the test3 also they run everything. Not only this, currently this many branches are there. If somebody is deleting the branch, how to delete the branch? Click on view all branches. Okay, and here take an example, I want to delete the test3 branch. As soon as I will delete it, automatically they will find that test3 got deleted. Okay, so from then on you will be not able to see the test3 here. Okay, so let me just refresh this. See, test3 gone. Similarly, if I want to delete the test2, I want to delete the test1. So I deleted again all these things, right? Test2 and test1. If I'll refresh this, that will be removed. Now only 3 branches is available. So this is about the scanning the multi-branch. Is it fine? Is it fine? Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Fine.
Okay. Now we are going to see the Maven project. Okay, so for to create the Maven project, again, first you have to download a Maven plugin. Plugin name is Maven integration plugin. Okay, so what you have to do is come to the manage Jenkins, search for the plugins, and since we are going with the Maven now, so you have to search for the Maven integration plugin. Select this, click on install. So basically now our goal is developer written in Java code Okay, Java code they written in this particular GitHub repository, Java Hello World with Maven. Okay, so meanwhile they are installing the plugin. Let me just go to that particular GitHub repo, Java Hello World with Maven. Okay, so this is the particular GitHub repo. In this developer written some code, Java code they written here, they created this entire repository. Okay, my take is that I have to take this code, I have to pass it to the build team will create a build file. Okay, and that particular build file will try to run in our laptop that our code is running or not. That's the only code. Okay, we have to create a build file that how many files developer get in. So see, developers written some code here, right? They written Java file, hello world Java file. They written some code here, what hello world.java will do, right? So what this Java will do. So I will just combine all these files together, right? And then I will create a build file. Okay, so Maven is the one who is going to create the build file. So once this plugin is installed, okay, once this plugin is installed, then again you have to go to the global tool configuration as we done in the Node.js one. And this time you don't have to find for the Node.js, you have to find for the Maven. So this is the Maven. Click on add Maven. Again, the name we have to give the exactly same name what is written in this Jenkins file. So here the name is Maven only. So we'll be just writing here Maven only like this. Automatically install which version. So let's go with the same version 3.8.6. Okay, so 3.8.6, right? That's it. Simply click on apply and save. So that is also done. Now come here and create a Maven project. So you'll be clicking on new item. And see, previously this Maven project option was not coming, but now it's coming since we downloaded the plugin. So I will just say Maven test project, something like this. And we'll select the Maven project this time. Click on OK. Now they will ask us that what are the things you want to do. So I will just say this is my first Maven project. Okay. Come down. Now the code. So I will just say git. Now what is the repository URL? So you have to fork this particular repository. Okay. And you have to just copy this code, paste it here. So they will automatically find which branch our code is present in the master branch. So just keep it master only, no need to change anything. So make sure you just given the repository URL, make sure one branch is master only, and come down. They are going to read a pom.xml file. Here you'll see pom.xml file is already written by the Java developer. This is the file by which Maven is going to understand that what are the dependencies they have to install, how they will combine all the files, how they will create a new code files like that way. So make sure this pom.xml file is there. Now in this golden option, they are saying that you can write either cleaner, install or deploy. So currently I don't want to deploy my code or something. So I will just copy this clean and install part and I will just paste it here. Okay. So basically what you've done is you've given this particular GitHub repository URL. Then in this golden option, you just written clean and install. Okay. Then just click on apply and save. Now, since we've done this, now see the problem is solved. Previously, what was happening was here you are not seeing any build file or something, right? Now, as soon as I will click on build now, okay, now it's the Jenkins duty that Jenkins will take the code, okay? It's the Jenkins duty that Jenkins will take the code from the GitHub, okay? And they will pass it to the Maven plugin, okay, to create the build file. And see, they are in the process. If I'll do the console output here, so they are doing all the processes here, right? See, our Maven is started to run. They are downloading some plugins. They are trying to create all the things. And at last, if they will able to create all the files, everything, so they will generate a file. And they are clearly saying that my job is success and they created a build file. And since this code was written in the Java programming language, so build file format will be either .jar or .var. Okay. So in our case, our build file format is .jar. So that's why they are seeing it as a .jar format. Okay, where this .jar file will be visible. So rather than sending this entire code to customer, I will just sending a single file to the customer. You can just click on the workspace. Okay, you can go to the target directory. Here you will be able to see this jar file gb-hello world maven.0.2.0.jar. You know, if you will just send this single file to your customer, the person anywhere in the world who is having the Java in their laptop, they can run your entire code. Okay, they don't have to download it. either you can download this entire file in a zip format, okay, or you can just send this particular jar file also, okay. So first what I'm going to do is I'm just downloading the entire files in a zip. So I'll just click on all files in zip, okay. Now they are saying which location you want to download. So I'm just coming here, let me just close all this. I want to download this in a new folder with the name called cloud27. Okay, at this particular location, I'm just saving this target file. Just start down. Now, if you'll come here and you'll go to the cloud27, so you'll see this target folder is there. Simply you have to extract this file. Okay, so how to extract it? So simply just click on extract all. So a new folder will be extracted. Okay. Once this target folder will come, you'll come down and you will be able to see this jar file. This is the file that we have to run it, right? Once we got this file, now you have to make sure that Java is installed in your laptop. Okay, you have to make sure that Java is installed in your laptop. So for that, you can just type the command called java-version. If this is installed, then only you'll be able to run this code. How to install the Java? Okay, so if somebody does not aware about this, so let me just check whether I provided the link or something. Yeah, this is the blog that you can just follow to install the Java. Okay, and make sure after following this particular blog, once the Java is installed, proper screenshot is there. Just follow this. Java will be installed. Once the Java is installed, so you'll be able to type this command Java-version, like my case. And once you are getting this type of the output like this, right? That means Java is successfully installed. Once the Java is installed, then to run this particular thing, you have to go to the location where you downloaded the file. In my case, where I downloaded this file, this jar file at this particular location. This is the path, right? So what you can do is you can just open here, do backspace, okay, like this, okay, and then just type it here command prompt. So automatically a command prompt will open to that particular location, okay. Now here, if we'll try to do the dir, because this is the Windows, so we'll be able to see this jar file, right? You're able to see this jar file. This is the jar file that you have to run. So just copy this, then you have to just type the command called java -cp, okay? And then you have to give some path. And again, these all things you don't have to remember. The person who written the code now, they clearly is saying that what you have to do is you have to just write java-cp, then you have to write your jar file, then you have to write this hello.hello world. They will only guide you, that the particular person who written this code, that how you can run this build file. So I just written java-cp. This is my jar file 0.2.0. And after the space, then just keep the hello.hello world, press it. And see, they are clearly saying the current local time is this one and DevOps project from Kishan Roy for Cloud 26 training. Why they are saying like this? Because the person who written this code, they written two files here inside this code. The first code was the hello world.java. And if somebody is knowing the Java programming language, so you can clearly understand that here what they are doing is they are printing the local time. They are saying that the current local time is, in my laptop the current local time is 9:31, so they will print 9:31. That's why when we run this particular code, they are printing the current local time is 9:30, because that time 9:30 was the time. Once after printing this current local time, they will be printing the greeter.sayhello. This is a different file, greeter.java. In this file, I written that you have to print DevOps project from Kishan Roy for Cloud 26 training. And that's why they are printing this, right? So I did not send any code or something to anybody. I'm just running a single jar file, that basically a build file. I will press enter. We are getting the output 9:31:50 because current time is 9:30. Okay, so this is the thing that you can do. Now take an example, if somebody want to do some changes, right? So I am coming here, in place of this cloud 26 training, I want to change it as a cloud 27 training. So I will just update this. Developer updated the code. Now the latest version of the code is coming in the market like this, right? So again, what you have to do is, again you have to click on build now. Again you have to click on build now, second build. So again this time they will take the latest code, again they will try to generate a build file, okay, and again a new jar file will be created. So let it be created, everything. Once it will be success, then only will be going to the workspace to see that whether the new file got downloaded. Since it is success, go to the workspace, go to the target and see a new file came here, .jar file now. Now either you can again download the entire zip file, or let me just download this time a single file only. So I'm just coming here and I'm going to the cloud 27, and at this particular location only I'm just downloading this, and I'm just removing this number 1 like that one. So I downloaded that file. Now if we'll see here, this time we downloaded this file in this particular location. This is the jar file that we just downloaded. Actually this did not got saved well, so let me just delete it and let me just download it again. Save it. This time I think it will work. So yeah, see, now this is the jar file test. So this is a jar file that we created, right? Just now downloaded. Previous jar file was present inside this target directory, right? This time I'm talking about this jar file only. So I will just open the command prompt at this location by typing the cmd, okay? And again, I will type the command java -cp, then jv -hello world, then hello dot hello world. Press enter and see they are printing current local time 9:33, and this time they are printing cloud 27 tray because I changed the code. This is the new Java jar file, right? Previous jar file you will still run, it will print cloud 26 only because this is the previous jar file we are running. This is the latest jar file that we downloaded. This is the cloud 27 tray. So that means whatever the developer is writing the code, we don't have to worry about that entire structure, everything. I'll just giving a jar file. And who is helping us to create this jar file after combining all these code files together? Maven is the software. Is it making sense?
Yes, sir.
So you'll see that entire structure is same, only this extra target file got created, target directory, because Maven always keep the build file inside this only. And this is the single jar file. Like see, there is an Amazon website or Flipkart website. So developers written 100 lines of code there, 1,000 lines of code there. But they're not sending you the code. They are just giving you a .apk format that you directly install in your mobile phone and you run it. Similarly, I am also giving you that just this jar file. You will install the Java in your laptop and you'll just run it, and that particular output will come. So now from whenever if somebody is running some command like Java -cp like this, they will just get this output only 9:35 and cloud 27. So this is about the Maven. So Maven can create two types of the build. One is the .jar, okay, that I shown you. This .jar is basically the normal application, okay. So when you access the Amazon website, right? So there are two types of the Amazon application. One that you directly run on your mobile phone or laptop. Second, you are using any Chrome browser or Firefox browser to go to the Amazon website. So similarly, when your Java application that you can run directly on your laptop, then Maven will create a .jar format. Tomorrow I will show you that if our Java application is created in such a way that it should run in the browser only, that means we'll be able to run our website, Java written website from this browser. Then in that case, we have to create a var file. So Maven is so intelligent, they will automatically understand. Okay. So tomorrow our flow will be the Tomcat server. Okay, this setting up the Tomcat server, and this will be the last class for the Jenkins. Okay, and it will generate a .var file, and that will try to host. Okay, and basically at the last we'll be hosting a website like this Tomcat web server, and whatever the content you will be going to see something like this. Okay, this is basically deployed from a Java project, Java code. These all codes are written in the Java programming language. So these things I will show you tomorrow. Okay. So till then, just practice up to here, okay? And tomorrow we'll
Okay,
be
sir.
completing this. And after that, I will show you also some steps to install the Terraform. And day after tomorrow's class, we are going to start the Terraform. Okay then. Thanks all of you.
Thank you, sir.